And will only be approaching as we get deeper into the year. It'll transition from tornado and severe thunderstorm to hurricane season before too long.
Yeah, which is almost here, June 1st, right, Lainey?
Yeah, we had temperatures that are very summer-like today, right? Close to 80 degrees. And we saw a little bit of sunshine mixed with some clouds. Not too terribly humid out there, but if you were in the sun for more than 5 minutes, it was hot. And we've had some downpours as well. Now, it will be warmer than normal for most of the week with high temperatures near 80 or even into the mid-80s. Should be dry in the middle part of the week. That Wednesday to Thursday time frame looks driest, and then kind of a summery storm setup heading into the weekend with more heat and humidity and maybe some pop-up thunderstorms. Temperature right now is 78 degrees in Reidsville, 79 in Greensboro, 74 in Asheboro. The high today, PTI Airport in Greensboro, up to 81 degrees. So you can see that that is well above our average high, which is in the mid-70s this time of year. We'll take a little bit of a dip by Wednesday and Thursday with highs in the 70s, but then we're looking at potentially some of the warmest air we have seen this season coming up by the weekend. We've had high temperatures in the low to almost mid-80s. In March, we even had an 84, and a number of 80-degree days in April, and this is our first 80-degree day in May. That heat that's building for the weekend, our next couple of days, is out to the west, where Memphis is at 86 degrees. Also have a little weather disturbance we're tracking coming through right now. Another area of showers and thunderstorms over the Ohio Valley may bring in a little bit of rain early tomorrow morning, but really it's largely dry over the next 24 hours. We'll show you we don't have really much of a risk of severe weather either. We could have some rumbles of thunder. Saw a couple of flashes of lightning on first warning radar earlier this afternoon. Haven't seen anything over the last 45 minutes or so, and we've got some heavier downpours that are popping up here just east of Asheboro near Coleridge, and also to the southwest of Asheboro too. So brief kind of heavy downpours that are sort of winding down as we go through the next few hours. There's that rain I was telling you about that may sneak in here early tomorrow morning. Don't expect to see a lot of it, but don't let it catch you off guard tomorrow morning. Have a fair amount of sunshine for you middle part of the day, and then some pop-up showers and maybe some isolated thunder tomorrow afternoon in that heat where temperatures are in the mid-80s. So I do think we'll climb up to about 85 tomorrow afternoon. We have a front coming in that's going to help generate some of those showers and storms tomorrow, and that's why the breezes are going to pick up out of the west and northwest at 10 to 15, occasionally with gusts 20-25 miles an hour. High temperature in the foothills up to 83 after a mild start at 60. And we'll have temperatures in the mid-70s tomorrow afternoon in the mountains. Those winds are stronger out of the northwest at 10 to 20 miles an hour. Also, a small chance for a shower or a storm. And you can see that front that is just to the west. And then we're going to have, of course, that heat kind of continuing, it looks like. Now, for tomorrow and into Wednesday, we'll have the chance of severe weather east of us tomorrow afternoon, as you'll see that front kind of sneaking in here. Few pop-up showers for us, and then more active pattern down east, and then definitely cooling off. We're close to 60 tomorrow morning. We'll be close to 50 on Wednesday morning with highs under sunny skies by Wednesday afternoon that are in the mid-70s. So if you don't like the heat, you'll probably like Wednesday and Thursday best, even though it starts to trend a little warmer by Thursday afternoon at 79. And those temperatures really heating up into the weekend with some mainly late day showers and thunderstorms over the weekend period.
All right.